Alright, and we are once again live, and as noted in the message that apparently Mordrude has been very happy to stream lately, and we are even following the program only one day late overall, so tonight it is at least 1.5, maybe 2 hours of Elder Scrolls Online, so welcome, and hopefully we actually succeed to some degree. Oh, hello there, Raven. Great to see you. And also Jax. Oh, we do clearly have some active chat tonight, unlike at times. Oh, hello there, Red Scale. Wow, really active chat tonight, considering how it often is. So thank you for your activity, certainly. Let's raise a thought to that. Oh. So, let's see what we are getting up to in the game tonight, then, shall we? There we go, and of course the handsome Kashid as always, and let's see what we actually had in the quest list lately going on as far as it goes. So yeah, this was the thing with the moon sugar. Them Kashid indeed. Enter Hazax. Hello, sir. And of course we jump over the crab because it's amusing. Alright, so this would be the place. Looks a bit like underground bases in various, usually film media. That would be more than slightly useless. Alright. There he is.
Begone, bandit. I'll never join Hazak.
I'm not a bandit. Your mother asked me to rescue you. Hello there, Mr. Kitty.
Mother sent you? It is good she can't see me trussed up like a sheep. The bandits were more challenging than I expected. He could have killed a few when she
Alright,
no,
maybe not the best planning ever as far as it goes.
You thought her a poor mewling widow? Pah! Mother is not entirely what she seems.
Alright.
She wanted me to wait and watch before approaching Hazak. I sought to avenge my father's memory, but was captured by bandits. Mother saw my capture and sent you here to assist. Next, you untie me and we kill Hazak. Then, when you free me, I'll fight Hazak alone and will likely die. Hazak will.
Alright, that's kind of like, yeah, let's force you to support me.
And wait for death in this cave. Or we can kill Hazak. Still simple. Good. Now, untie my bonds so we can look for the key to Hazak's lair. Swish/poke. Done.
I'm not sure if we are alright. Finally was like, I'm not sure if we are more or less drunk or something. Alright.
Locked. Must be a key around here somewhere.
Apparently Hazak's lair won't open just
We
like
must
that.
find the key. One of these muskers.
Alright, so one of the smugglers might have the key. At least that previous one apparently did not. Homespun hat, sir. Alright, that just contained the key, so there we go. Then we need to find the Mr. There's Mr. Hazak himself, so let's try to harm him. There we go. 5 gold, you say? Ah, it's 8 gold. Luxury, like clearly a more successful smuggler immediately. Like big time smuggler, 8 gold.
You don't have the will for this, but I do, cub.
Alright, some nice swimming. Alright, there are the two Kashiti.
What have you done?
Very elegant.
And you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free.
Alright, that was an interesting resolution.
When Hazak embraced Skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw his way back. But Skooma peddlers are slavers of the mind itself. Poisoned arrows to stun, a blade to finish. I spoke to each as they lay frozen on the dock, before adding crescent moons to their throats. These unclawed shaveskins had it coming for pulling Kari's father. I noted the ardor of the moons within you and sent you to aid Kari.
Alright, that's the plan also.
But I would know. How did my son fare against Hazak? Did he fight bravely as he was taught?
Alright, it's of course usually better to give a better impression, even if it's not exactly always the exact truth.
Then Kari learns to stand with allies rather than on his own. He shows me he is ready.
Alright, maybe it would.
Yes?
Alright, that was.
Tragijazeri. We justly take by force. At Two Moons Dance, we study the thin line between justice and vengeance. We train so we will always know the difference. Enjoy your life, Walker. You never know when those you love can slip.
Alright, that's not really an improvement, but it's a set item at least. 152 gold, like our famous smuggler man had 8, so. Yeah, the Azir not even going to try with the suit. Yep, complete quest, thank you. Medicament indeed, you say.
Did what mother could
As
not.
always with the moon sugar. Indeed. So, then we need to see about new quests. So, let's then see about do we have any further quests here? No. We could possibly find more, but it's like at least currently the map isn't showing much. Ah, we can actually like go over from there, so would this be the way? No, actually. Ah yeah, this is like a causeway, so of course it doesn't work if we are on the wrong edge of it. Alright. Let's climb further up then. Alright, so it's actually only a wall. You can as well like swim over. Yeah, it doesn't actually extend over the water. That would have been practical though. Also impressed that we can actually like swim in metal armor, which might be mildly hopeless endeavor normally. We ended up in Mistral, so right, we needed to board the skiff on the very other side, so apparently more swimming and in the opposite direction. There we are. Looks like the shipping industry here isn't doing very well. Maybe Mr. Schettino has been the captain. Looks a lot like the Costa Discordia. Alright, Mr. Rasumdar has also again made it here. Apparently. Alright, we very elegantly fell into the water. Really. Somehow jumping out of the water is one of the hardest things in the game. Ah, hello there, Briareas.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may...
Alright, seems quite clear. Let's also greet Briareas properly, of course, so... No. Hello there, and hopefully your week went well. It's Friday, which is of course always more or less a good thing. And of course always great to have you here, so welcome. Yeah, that's one way to put it, certainly, Mr. Tokmani. Yeah, that's nice way to put it, certainly. Alright. So let's return to the game and see what else we can do next. So we go over to the
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When you're ready, hop in the launch with chests full of gold.
Alright, sounds fair enough.
Can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you. Without your help, the Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. Quartermaster Oblan.
Donations, you say?
Using some armor.
Very well. Do you think there will be plenty more quests in Oridon? Alright, at least it's bigger. Talk to the hooded figure. It's not very hooded figure. It's kind of... they have a small hood, sir.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our... If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why? A passenger cabin in the interim suitor down at the docks.
Alright, that was clear enough. Right, here's Mr. Benefactor. Looks like he's in a bit of trouble. apparently we triggered a cutscene. Bit sacrifice. Whatever happened, clearly talking to Mr. Benefactor was not the greatest idea ever, because now we are stuck somewhere totally else.
Are you all right?
Very well. To think this is some side quest or something, then
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, resident. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment.
alright.
You must think you can break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person... These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer... You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself. A man named Menamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whoever's left showed up here.
Apparently we clearly ended up in some other part of the game.
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here... conventionally, if that makes any sense. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. We should keep moving. Well played, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
A god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. Name again? Target practice?
Alright, at least we found 8 gold.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place.
So let's see how we get rid of a sentinel then. Most probably that thing is fun, so... Alright.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
So where do we need to go next? Alright. There's to reach the Prophet's cell, so... Would it be this way? Yes.
You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell.
That was not very interesting. So let's then see, what did you have to say? Alright, so we need to ask Cadwell. And
after years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell.
Yeah, that sounds very useful. He was already insane, so...
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by...
So let's find our very sane man by the river. Alright, so in the opposite direction.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back. Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll? Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you.
He doesn't look like the sanest person ever, but of course wearing a cooking pot probably wouldn't be such a weird thing in this realm.
Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
Much more. A scenic route sounds promising. Fun little jaunt. Yep.
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man, an imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to... I hadn't actually given it much thought.
Alright, he's interesting.
Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is... Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens...
Alright, that's indeed unceremoniously unfortunate.
From my body. Bad luck. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the soul-shriven.
Alright.
I think this undercroft is a delightful place. Probably means it's a death trap. Better be careful.
So we need to go to the very end of the river then.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Alright. Now, if I had any idea how the lockpicking in this one works. Alright. Alright, we also reached level 10, nice. Alright, another ability. Dual wield expert. Increases weapon and spell damage by 3% of offhand weapons damage. Alright. we can't apparently currently. World, alright, and then we can add Lunar Blessing. Alright, that's quite good. Increases statistics, so of course. There we go, as far as leveling up goes. And then we need to find the Prophet's cell, and it's quite straightforward. Let's get through. Alright, let's then see. Further forwards, please. It's quite useful that someone is coming in the front and doing all of our fighting for us. Right, there we go. At least no lock to pick this time.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not... There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their... Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Mordrude, once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Right. Activate those. There we go. And then apparently she's exchanged with the Prophet, yes. The very stereotypical looking wizard fell through. Alright, we have been live for about half the intended time, so more playing then. Hello, Mr.
Thank the divines you are safe.
Wizard.
There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to... That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self. A soulless one, an empty... That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost, even to me. Years of torment. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use...
Alright,
Up the stairs,
then we
quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
need to go apparently in the other direction. He follows pretty well for a blind man.
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Alright, that looks big.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains. Come, I will protect you.
Despite its weakness, it was quite tolerable. Again, 8 gold.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Alright, and we have used the Sky Shard.
Great Akatosh, Dragon God of Time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
Oh, hello there. Maxine, good to have you here.
Hurry! We must go now!
There we go, and we returned to Tamriel, so that was an interesting diversion to the underworld.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Moloch Baal looms across all Tamriel. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself.
All right. Alright, let's give you a proper greeting now that we finished the quest more or less. So, alright, hello there, Nia, and indeed good to have you here, and welcome to the stream. So, of course, nice to have you here from apparently having seen the Twitter post. So, nice to have you here, and unsure if obsessed is the term that would more or less consider it like a way of life, but of course. It's going well, thank you. And let's... Oh, no problem. And let's then return to the game. We should have... Where we actually are. We are back apparently on Kenartis Roost. Yes. And we have actually completed all the quests here, so... Alright, talk to that. What's Captain? Astania. Sure, maybe we can get back to Oridon because it's coming up to midnight here. So let's then go and talk to what's Captain. Hopefully that improves our chances of getting back to Oridon. As we had a little diversion through the underworld, which was interesting, at least refreshing.
I don't care to sail through corpses, but if I dock at Mistral, they'll inspect my cargo.
Oh, legitimate.
Which is all
sure,
legitimate,
as all Kashiti always are.
Where do you need to go? I can take you to Vulkelgard. Bah, all my business here has dried up. At least I won't have...
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested in...
Now we are not going to Somerset, so... Hello, you're not very talkative. Alright, let's go to...
sail through corpses. Where do you... I can take...
At least it's back to Oridon, so... Actually, quite like good loudness to think from like overall audio level. So it's actually more like would be useful to maybe have a bit more volume, because actually considering the overall audio level pretty much up to peak at like so actually it's not the fursuit as much as having the right amount of volume would say. So, at least talking a bit louder also, but it's mostly that actually audio level should be quite right. So, let's see, now we are back to Oridon, which is nice. And we can again talk to the Prophet.
There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course. I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach, outside a bustling city of elves, Vulkelgard. The harbor.
Alright, let's visit the Prophet again. Anything else here? We finally maybe succeeded. Speaking with what's Captain Astania.
Donalon's apprentice is no true baker.
This will ruin Chef Donalon for sure.
Alright, finally. Alright, good to hear that it's okay. So, let's see what Astania has to
Fair
say.
day. I'm Astania, watch captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from? Old Raz sent you, eh?
Alright, old Raz sent you.
Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all. I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that.
Don't you worry about that. Now what's your name? Official register, indeed.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of... Help? No, I don't think so. Action. Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court.
Alright, Advisor and Steward.
They await assistance from the guard.
Let's talk to the steward first,
You'll
then.
find the steward at a warehouse east of here. Be sure to tell her that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, well, what are you waiting for?
Alright, let's not have more niceties for now, but rather... Alright, there's also an announcement here. Calling all adventurers, sellswords and spellslingers, heroes and ne'er-do-wells. Do you long for greater talents? Try your might at the battlegrounds. Against glory and gore await you. We seek the greatest of champions of the land for our contents of strategy and skill. Speak to Battlemaster Riven for more information. Alright. Not interested at that time. Ah, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. There are indeed the archives of all the older streams. Alright, let's see. So it would be the case that the steward is indeed there. So let's go and speak with the steward next.
I don't stink of fish. I'm surrounded by a delicious bouquet.
Alright, he is not clearly the steward. Alright, there's the steward.
I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm very busy and there's a lot to do.
Yes, there is actually a announcement group on the Telegram. The link is shown on the starting card of all streams, so you can see it also on the older videos. There's the link for the Telegram group. Alright, and
Alright then.
2 of my cooks took deadly ill. That sounds very promising for the food quality. Right in the middle of preparing the Queen's feast, I suspect sabotage. I want to be sure all of our food supplies are safe. Test eating kashit. Or
I'm not upset. Not at all. I'll examine the supplies in here. You go to the warehouse next door.
You go to the warehouse next door. Make sure everything is fresh and there's nothing out of place. Alright. No, do not have Discord, at least for now. Hello there, Camu. Let's greet you properly also before we check the warehouse for any food item problems. Oh, good to have you here, Camu. And this time you joined a bit at least more fortuitous time, as we are playing at least do think half an hour to 40 minutes, might do 2 hours, we'll see. It's not terribly late yet, so welcome, and always of course appreciate you joining and your support, Camu, so happy to have you here. And let's see then, check out the warehouse, you say. High quality linen, alright. Poisoned meat, that's a delicacy.
Hold it right there.
Alright.
Did you find anything?
Alright, that's pretty
Thank
clear.
the stars! You found the problem. A uniform? Must have been a cut purse. They're always hanging around the docks waiting to steal away with some cargo. The advisor? Yes. Far end of the docks to the west. Can't miss him. Fair day.
Alright, no problem. So let's go and check on the advisor next then. Alright, he's standing outdoors.
I'm busy here. Away with you. In that case, you'll do nicely. My servant followed a burglar to this warehouse.
Alright, that doesn't sound very promising.
The Queen's upcoming speech. Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know. I'm no burglar. In any case, we can't let those plans escape.
Find the deployment plans, alright.
Please, I did just as you asked. Yes.
Not very hard to find them when they are underground.
Well, did you find... Oh, a pity. Keep the plans, you can give them to the captain next time you see her. In the meantime, I must attack... some kind of criminal feud, I'm sure. Now then, if you have some other task...
Alright, and let's talk again to the watch captain.
Tell me what you found. Good. Look, I hate to rush you, but I have another task for you. One of my men, Heldil, has cornered a thug. We've no time for this. He's involved in a plot against the Queen, that's all I can say. We need someone like you to get to him. He refuses to speak with a member of the guard. Just hold it for the moment. Heldil is just up the stairs here, house on the right. Get going, remember.
Alright, that was quick. Alright, that's interesting, like certainly would call this game multiplayer in a sense, so it's PvE also a lot. Alright, there's the watchman.
Kindly step back. We have a situation here.
Yeah, that's the description of the game. Hello there, Santi. Let's greet you properly also. Oh. Great that you could make it. We are still going for at least half an hour or a bit more, so welcome, and it's always great to see you. Mordrude is very pleased to see you around. Oh. Oh. Alright, see you. And thank you for the follow, Nia, also. So, let's then talk with the guardman and see about the intruder.
Kindly step back. We have a situation here. Ah, help from the captain. Excellent. Inside, we've cornered a dangerous mer. He's wanted by the crown.
Alright. Threatens to kill himself every time we approach the door. Sounds promising.
I need him alive. Just get in there and get him talking. Don't listen to what he says.
Get back! One step closer, and I'll cut my throat. Why should I trust you? Fine.
Alright, fine. Just don't try anything.
You're no god. Thank the stars. Quick, they're coming. I know you're just a distraction. Listen closely. Captain Estania is corrupt.
Alright, that's a revelation.
Veiled Heritance. They're planning an assassination attempt on the Queen at the temple. They bribed members of her staff to get the speech. No. Only what I've seen and heard. Please, you must warn the...
Good work, citizen.
Traitors. Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
I live only
Alright, and there are the cards.
Sure you do. Baritale?
With pleasure.
Let's utilize the seat for a while. Looks nice. Alright, now that we have been sitting down for a while, let's...
Good work. Don't worry. He'll receive a fair trial. The captain is always very even-handed in... Good call. We'll see that this man is taken to a cell. With respect, of course. The captain will want to hear about this.
Alright, and we leveled up also. Consuming darkness. Conjure a ring of shadow, reducing the movement speed of enemies by 70% and granting you and your allies major protection, reducing your damage taken by 10%. Alright, so requires charging from combat.
I have to admit I'm impressed. Cool like the scales of Oriel you are. Good luck with the captain. She sent word. She's moved to protect the Queen. That'll be at the Manor House.
Alright. Oh yeah, the Khajiit are more like have more beast-like stance in Morrowind, that's true. Though also the Khajiit suit that ordered is going to reflect like the Khajiit in this game, because it's more or less the current interpretation with the five digit plantigrade boss, so it of course is a possibility to get also the digigrade style boss for that at some point. So let's see where we need to go next. Alright, that would be the manor house.
Hold. I must speak with you.
Alright, there's the card captain again.
Ah, my errand runner. Stop right there. On my authority as captain, you're under arrest.
Yeah,
Under suspicion of
whoever is the conspirator here.
What's that in your pack? Deployment plans for the Marines at the temple. And do I smell the taint of poison on the air?
Yeah,
These
that's
are the
kind of
tools
good
an
way to set us up.
It's no use.
That went well. And again in prison, which tends to be quite useful location for the Khajiit, so the Khajiit stole nothing. Hello there, Razum. Again, Mr. Tokmani.
How are you, my friend? He's here to help, as always. You may have noticed your new friend Phazion lies dead on the ground behind you. Raz knew Phazion well. The captain happened. Phazion and Raz worked together as agents of the Queen. Phazion was not... You will soon be free. But as on the island, Raz must ask your aid. You must warn the Queen and her battle weave. The captain will attempt to murder the Queen at the temple. You must get past the captain's men. Seek out another of Our Lady's agents, Esheba. She stands watch in the marketplace, peddling her wares. Ask her for it.
Alright.
Now, out of here. Save the Queen.
Fortunately, Razumdar helps, clearly. And this one also, be sure that Shanti will be happy with the Khajiit suit in the future.
This one imagines you have some questions. What can Raz tell you?
This one imagines you may have some questions.
You have this one's apologies. He was looking for Phasian. It is a happy accident for us both that you could be saved. You escaped the cell, and Razumdar's new plan to warn the Queen moves forward. It is somewhat embarrassing, but this one's face is known to some of the royal court. If Razumdar were to approach, they would know something is amiss.
That makes sense.
Is there anything else this one can convey? Yes, as did Phasian. He told you true. We are the eyes of the Queen. We are few, and we stick to the shadows. But we have the honor. The battle reeve is fiercely loyal. He believes his marines are immune to manipulation, like newly forged steel blades. But Razumdar knows better than most. They don't think we need the Dominion to survive. They think the Queen is making a mistake, elevating the Bosmer.
Alright, that sounds quite useful. Useful and usual, like if you elevate the Khajiit, of course, someone will be unhappy. Apparently not very strongly guarded, as we can just walk out of the... Yeah, the diggity grade design is a bit different. Actually also somewhat prefer for like, if you wear overall like as a pass, I'll do somewhat prefer the like the plantigrade 5-digit footballs, as they are easier to use with different kinds of outfits. So I may end up having both for the suit also in the future, would say. So let's see, getting out. Alright, we are going to do at least half an hour or so more, up to 2 hours, because rather liking this currently. So we are again back outside, and then we should get past the manor cards. Apparently the well isn't usable, unfortunately. Right, talk to Eshapa in the marketplace. Sure, so let's proceed there.
Care to join me?
Right, so not possible to get to the marketplace this way directly, at least. Alright, that would be the battle master. And should be going in the other direction, fair enough. Do you think the bear was probably the pet of someone or such? Alright, now we are... Yeah, there's the bear. It's someone's pet, do you think?
Bah! Damn you, tallies and your nepotism. I need a step stool to get a fair deal around here.
There we go.
Esheba has just about anything you could want. So, what is that so? Don't be shy.
Alright, and there we go.
Ah, yes. Esheba has that. The perfect thing to suit your needs. A wise purchase then. Very beneficial. Please take it from the chest here. Just... Esheba has just about...
Alright, full inventory immediately at that point, so let's sell because this is also a merchant. Alright, now the inventory should be less full.
Esheba has just about anything you could...
Alright, now we need to use the disguise then. There we go. We look very dashing, as the marine have to say. Whether they take Khajiit is another question, but looks good. So let's go back to the manor then. And let's walk back to the manor house then.
Explain yourself. What are you doing here? Razumdar. Yes, I know the name. We've taken every precaution. The whole area is locked down. Watch Captain has stopped. The guard, Captain? Absurd.
Alright, that was not easily believed then. Which isn't an absolute surprise, no.
A moment, Anselmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said.
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf. If you won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman. But you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll investigate the temple together.
Let's see if we can jump over them. Apparently not, so let's proceed here. Looks a bit messy.
What's happened here?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tried to stop them. Watch out. On the balcony. It's a stun. It's a trap.
Anselmo. I see you've met my latest toy.
Sonia. Traitor. Come down here and face me.
Our queen has betrayed us. I wanted her head. I'll settle for yours. Kill them.
So be it, Estania.
3 gold, not very.
It's not over yet, Battle Reeve. The Dominion won't last. The Veiled Heritance will see to that.
The Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
Quite a few assassins.
Incompetence. I'll have to take care of you myself.
And now this is the watch captain herself, so...
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's get out of here.
Alright, and time to talk to the Queen, as we got rid of the watch captain. Alright, the Queen herself just stands here.
Well, what did my protectors find?
The plot was real. We fought Astania and her assassins and won.
Astania, I can't believe it. No doubt Aselmo will triple his watch. She truly was an agent of the Veiled Heritance. Betrayal. She turns against her people after years of service, and she spoke of my betrayal? She obviously couldn't be trusted. The Marines are blunt instruments. A queen must have a lighter touch. You've met Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. Excellent. By what power I hold, I name you an agent in my employ. You are now an eye of the Queen, bonded to my service. Oriel keep you safe.
Alright, these are quite a bit better than the old armor, at least.
Now to look to larger things. I must cement my position and continue.
Alright, tour of the Isle ongoing.
I must make for the ancient site known as Tanzelwell. Normally, a new monarch communes quietly with the dead.
Normally.
As you saw today, my reign so far has
Reign this far has been anything but normal.
There will be complications, and the presence of my newest eye would assuage. Make your way to Tanzelwell at your own pace. Seek out my entourage when you arrive. They'll be able to direct you to me. And good luck to us both on the road. As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you at this point. I wish I could say yes. Astania got closer than anyone else has. Subverting a watch captain. I can't believe they'd be so bold.
Alright, there we go. Alright, and we leveled up again also. So, let's see about level up benefits next then. Well, wind, alright, what does that do? Launch yourself into a little spin, dealing 3026 physical damage to nearby enemies. Sure. Seeking tenant. Alright. Are you an adventurer of good reputation? Have low to moderate homicidal tendencies? Looking for a cozy home to call your own, but too low on funds to afford one? How would you like a free in-room? That's right, completely free, no cats. Just seek out Belande de Maria at your local inn for more information about this exciting ownership opportunity. Alright, sounds better than it is spam of this age, apparently. Alright, that didn't really work. You just can't stay on the roof just like that. Let's try again to find the sky shard. Sufficiently confusing to not going to bother with that right now anymore. So let's see about the next quest points then. Room to spare, you say? Let's check that offer out then. So this would be the right direction. Yes, this was getting a bit lost on the royal grounds. Outlaws refuge, alright. That wasn't exactly what we were looking for. Yeah, there are different pets and mounts in this game, yes. Alright, there's the gate. Or not. There it is, yes. Let's see about the room available. This would be the place. There we are.
Have a look about you. Some sort of
You
quality.
have a look about you, some sort of quality that's rare to find, and trust me, I'm never wrong about this sort of things. Can I interest you in a room at the local inn? Actually, wait, that came out wrong.
Look, empty rooms are just bad.
Empty rooms are just bad for business. The upkeep alone costs me more than the place is worth. I think we can come to some sort of arrangement.
That involves a few drinks. Let me be clear about that. I need
someone to improve the reputation of my properties, a hero type who people look up to. And I have a feeling about you. You've done something great and are probably on the way to something greater.
Seems like, yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might be a bit sketchy, but don't worry. The inn room is well kept, conveniently located. No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my image. And my gut tells me you're the one to do that. As long as you're not planning on turning it into a skooma den or an outlaw's refuge, the room is all yours.
Alright. So certainly with the legal reasons, so no skooma den, you say. Have seen the bad thing. I'm not sure if have seen a rabbit. Would imagine there might also be one available.
Yeah, all right. Details. I can see how this might... No catch. I just need someone to freshen up my... Oh, sure. You can set up some crafting stations, house your pets, display any treasures. Excellent. You won't regret this decision, I swear. Here's the deed and key to the room. Took me a while, but I finally was able to take them back.
Alright, last tenant must have been somewhat persistent at keeping their deed. Required more time in the sewers.
Hope the room is to your liking. With your reputation, I'm sure you shouldn't have any trouble with the neighbors. If you do, remember death threats are not the way to go. Had a spot of trouble? Nope, just make yourself at home. Spruce things up a bit. Honestly, I can't wait to see how you arrange the place.
Hopefully you'll end up with a few less Daedric shrines than another former tenant of mine. Zero's a good number.
Oh, what a relief. I can't tell you how hard it is to wash bloodstains off.
How hard it is to wash bloodstains off coupled floors.
Tenants cram their rooms with the wildest things. Mounts, foliage, assistants. I mean, it's an... I own this and several other properties throughout Tamriel. It pays to diversify. Of course, that means like...
Alright. That was easy. Alright, let's then check out Mr. Prophet. Yeah, that happens. Alright, solo instance. Alright, here they are.
Welcome to the harborage, Vestige.
Oh.
This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
Do you think the winged thing is a pet?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have... Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the past, that you might understand it. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
Alright, the prophet's past then. Let's see this and then gradually finishes, do you think? We have done, yes, almost 2 hours, so let's check out the prophet's past and then finish.
My part of the story began when I awoke on the steps of the
49,
Abbey of
that is.
with no memory of my prior life. The moth priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
This looks like the early underworld.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls revealed to me that your destinies and 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true dragon, Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Veron was not truly a dragonborn, as those who sit
so unsurprisingly that didn't work.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5
Alright, so let's learn about the 5 companions then.
Daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako,
the game is again missing some of the subtitles.
Powerful necromancer and your executioner.
Alright, unsure where to get that, so we watch the 5 companions talk still without subtitles, so let's see. there we go. Apparently still no subtitles, so mildly confused what one is supposed to do here, if nothing, or if anything. Alright, so we talk to the prophet.
These were the 5 companions who set out. Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed by tradition only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Citadel and took the throne, but unless he became Marco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known, his worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees.
Alright, that didn't go very well. Alright, good night, Camu, and thank you for joining. Let's, of course, wish you a good night here properly. We are also finishing soon as we see the Doom of the 5 companions apparently, so good night for you and be well, Camu. Thanks for joining. So, let's see if we see the Doom of the 5 companions.
We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Now we do get the subtitles. Let's bounce on the table.
You are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Alright, about what one could expect. A little surprise. Oh, is Sanchi also going? Not at least finishing quite yet, but of course. Let's talk to the prophet again now that we had some betrayal.
Tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be... Marco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave... Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Marco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
Right, that explains the prisons of Lyris.
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clibio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge...
Alright, and time to walk with the prophet.
Long ago it was written, so long as the amulet of kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil and seemed to draw near into the depths of Coldheart. These terrible agents of destruction were appearing all throughout Tamriel.
And then again, follow him.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plain mill. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. So it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history, as you say.
There we go.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written, and there is so much to do. But know this. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another. Forgive me. Bringing you to my mind.
Then we get some items. There we go. And of course we are still wearing the marine disguise, because it's good to disguise oneself properly. Every dapper Kashid knows that. And now we are ready to finish for the night, so let's first of all... Little bit booby. And yes, first of all, wish you a good night, and it's Saturday tomorrow, of course, so it's pretty good start of the weekend, and let's see who we will raid, now that we played a good couple of hours and a lot of nice quests and some plot to Elder Scrolls Online, so let's see who we will raid. So, who's doing what? Dekun Sefer is playing World of Warcraft. Shats is playing Mortuary Assistant. That's always quite stylish a game. Yep, they are playing Mortuary Assistant, and Shats of course deserves a raid. He's been doing the Sabaton for ever and ever and ever. So let's raid Shats this time. Mortuary Assistant, you say? there we go. So see you tomorrow. We'll be of course doing some good streaming also tomorrow, and maybe also some of the other suits can get out than Mordrude. Lately been really feeling for Mordrude, and of course very much to like being Mordrude. So in that sense also it's been a very, it is a great suit, all things considered, and really enjoy being Mordrude. So, but we'll of course take also other suits again out, so we'll see some fails tomorrow. Be well, and good night for now. Oh, no problem. It's always great to have you here, Briareos. And here we go for the raid. So, Mr. Mortuary Assistant Bander